morning, Lakers. Welcome to my second on-location shoot for Laker Update. As you hopefully know by now, school has been canceled for the rest of the year, and as Laker Update staff, we have to produce remote content, such as this vlog. Today I'll be answering some viewer questions, coincidentally all asked by Miss Williamson. To make this more interesting, let's go on a bike ride. Originally I was going to try to film while I was on the bike, but some unforeseen challenges occurred. So anyway, I biked somewhere, and let's answer some questions there. I don't really sleep that much anymore, and I spend my days in one of these three places. Here, here, but mostly here. I think the online learning is a good opportunity to learn at your own pace, but I think that it has less of the accountability factor of, regular school. Most of my teachers deliver their assignments by Google Classroom and have them due at the end of the week on Friday. I think that works out very well. My life has pretty much stayed the same except for my sleep schedule, and I can't really go anywhere. I think the worst part of this quarantine for me is not being able to see my friends or leave, and I think the best part is having a chance to catch up and control my grade a lot better than I could if I was in school. I think that's great. Let's go back inside for the last question. I think in the end, after this quarantine, everything's going to be okay as long as you, keep your social distancing practices going, wash your hands, all that stuff. But I think it's going to turn out fine, Thanks for watching. Have a great day, Lakers.
My usual day routine has changed a lot from what it usually is. I wake up around 9:10 each day. It depends on when I just want to wake up and just when I naturally get up. If it's a school day, I do my attendance tasks right away, and I usually save the academic tasks for a little bit later in the day, and usually after dinner, and I do them all then. I have dance randomly throughout the day, so I could have dance as early as 11 or as late as 7, and so I go on my Zoom calls for dance at some point during the day, and I usually take some time, I watch some TV, I paint a little bit. The current assignments I'm getting are through Google Classroom, and Google Forms are a lot of the technology we've been using to get stuff done. My course curriculums have definitely been altered because I'm in 4 AP classes, so College Board took out a lot of the last sections we were supposed to be doing. I'm quite upset. I should be having my senior season for dance. One of my final competitions got canceled, which is really a big blow, saying it's been a really big part of my life and we're not sure how dance is going to be going, and it sucks to have my studio kind of ripped away from me, so that's really not fun. For my family, my dad usually works from home anyway, so it's not really that big of an adjustment for him. The worst thing about the current situation is not being sure what I'm going to have for the rest of my senior year. I've been dancing for 15 years and not knowing if I'm gonna have a actual last competition or my senior recital is really scary, and I'm really concerned about that. And mostly the worst part's not seeing my friends, not doing all the senior activities I should be doing right now. The best thing about this situation is definitely sleeping. I like being able to have my own hours, sleep when I want. I'm very well rested right now. How this will all play out is I don't think it's gonna end anytime soon, which is definitely scary. I don't think we have enough resources for it. I don't think that the fear will ever go away. I think that relationships will change, that handshakes will probably become obsolete within the next couple of months, in any sort of situation, even if we get out of it. I just don't think things are going to change for the better anytime soon, even with the precautions that are being taken.
So far on this break, I've been doing a lot of sleeping, snacking, watching, and more snacking. All of that is pretty dull, but I've also been able to practice more, draw more, be able to get back into old hobbies, and even focus on some self-care. Although it can be difficult to find motivation in such an undesirable situation, it is still very important to keep having that positive mindset and to stay safe.
And today I got to go outside for a rather long period of time. It was 2 hours. It wasn't just like a dog walk. because this morning I baked a bunch of peanut butter chocolate chip cookies, and I drove around to my friends and family's house and I dropped it off on the doorstep, and I had like this whole route map system like set up, and it took me like 2.5 hours to get through. But it was really nice to actually get out and get moving. And my mom said I'm supposed to move the car every couple days anyway, so it was good for my car too. I've been making my way through a lot of TV shows recently. I just finished Sabrina the Teen Witch off Netflix, and I've started Love is Blind and also Katie Keene from the CW. I've also read like a bunch of books, and I'm just trying to keep myself busy and keep myself active. And today was a pretty successful day.